¿Quién va a disfrutar más esta película? ¿Quienes eran adolescentes en los años 70 o quienes lo son hoy en día?
Okay, who's going to enjoy this movie more, the people who were adolescents in the 70s or adolescents today?
Great question. I hope both. I hope that we've done a movie that for people who remember the Witch Mountain movies of the 70s, they will come in and smile when they see original stars Kim Richards and Ike Eisenman in the movie. They'll smile when they see the Winnebago. And for a new generation who probably has not seen those movies, I'm hoping that they'll enjoy the ride so much that when the movie's done, they'll turn to their parents and say, I'd love to go get on DVD Escape to Witch Mountain and Return to Witch Mountain. And so a perfect world for me is they watch all the movies together.
La película es muy espectacular y se prestaría quizá a utilizar tecnología 3D. ¿No te planteaste rodarla en formato tridimensional?
The film is very spectacular and it seems to be almost crying out for 3D. Did you ever think of using 3D?
We definitely every once in a while talked about it. I think though things are different now with 3D, even in the past year the technology has moved progressively. You really have to start from the very beginning knowing that you're going to shoot in 3D because you're going to have your extra 3D camera, so you plan shots that way. I think when we were filming, what we liked about 3D was making it that interactive feeling. So we did try to put the cameras in locations where you, the audience, just sitting in 2D, would feel like the cars were rushing forward, the spaceship was moving at a certain angle, so we had that mentality.
Como productor y guionista te has salido de los parámetros de la comedia, pero no como director. ¿No te interesa dirigir otros géneros?
As a producer and a scriptwriter, you've moved out of comedy, you've worked in other genres, but not as a director. Would you not like to maybe work in other genres as a director?
Sure, I think sometimes as I read scripts, it's just what sort of I'm attracted to. When I produced Anaconda, that was definitely a big sort of, action, sci-fi type movie with a giant snake. But as a director, I enjoyed doing something like Reefer Madness that was a big musical, a little bit more of a cult type film. So I respond to different material, and I think as my career continues, hopefully I'll be able to give the audience a wide variety of genres. I like so much as a fan that the director in me is like, I want to direct that, I want to direct that, I want to direct that.
Objeto de origen desconocido cae a toda velocidad. Ampliad el perímetro, que no entre nadie y que no salga nada.
Alucinante.
Pues no parecéis alienígenas.
¿Cómo es un alienígena?
Ya sabes, son como hombrecillos verdes con antenas. Llevadme ante vuestro líder, terrícolas.
En la película hay un aspecto que me ha llamado mucho la atención y es la potencia de la banda sonora. Me gustaría que me comentaras algo al respecto.
There's something that really struck him about the film, which was the power of the soundtrack. Could you say something about that?
Thank you. Trevor Rabin is one of the great composers. Also a great rock and roll guy. He had helped create the band Yes. And I had loved all the work he did in a lot of the Jerry Bruckheimer movies, and he had a real powerful sound. And when I was meeting composers, he was the top of my list. And when he said yes, it was a great opportunity because he's such a professional. And, there's something magical when you first see your film up on the screen and you're hearing his first version of the soundtrack and that score. You just sit there and it's kind of like the movie just goes to another level that you're like, wow, you're really good. You're making that scene feel a lot better than I had in my mind.
¿Vas a repetir o te gustaría repetir con Dwayne en tus próximas películas?
Would you like to, or are you going to work with Dwayne again in your future films?
I will continue to work with Dwayne. I think we are locked at the hip, and I think over in the next year or so, you'll see a lot more material coming out from Dwayne and I.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Agradecemos tu comprensión.
Habla con los perros. Es lógico.
No sabe usted dónde se está metiendo.
Nuestra nave está en la Montaña Embrujada. Si no llegamos a tiempo, empezará la invasión.
¿Quién es él?
Un cazarrecompensas. Viene a por nosotros.
¡Corred, corred, corred! No sé lo que haces, pero sigue haciéndolo. ¡Ah! ¡Agarraos!